Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, obviously by the background, you can tell what it's going to be about. Today we are going to do a makeup tutorial or first impressions on the new makeup I just hauled for you guys. So yeah, that's what today's video is going to be. I'm super excited for this. You guys seem to really love first impressions on new makeup I buy. So I thought I'd go ahead and film this. Like always, if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Sophia. Thank you so much for joining us here on my creating space. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave me all your comments down below, and please leave me comments on products you guys want me to do in another first impressions video, because I love filming these. I think they're lots of fun, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get started because my first impression videos are always very long. However, with this video, I'm going to try to do it a different way, so just hang in there. I'm not going to like sit down and talk for a couple hours. That's what happened to my last one, and it took forever to edit. I'm going to try a different technique. Let me know if you guys like it. That way I know if I should go back to my old way, but let's just get going. Why am I still talking? Clinique Moisture Surge Hydrating Supercharged Concentrate. The lady that sold this to me at Ulta said that it could be used as a makeup base and type of a primer since it is sticky, so that is what we're going to be doing today. 2 pumps, just like this, on the back of my fingers, rub them together to warm the product, and just apply it to the skin. Now, I already did my eyebrows, however, I am going to be using an Hourglass product to set them. I forgot that I had the new Hourglass brow pencils, so that kind of sucks, but it's okay. So first impressions, this is nice. It feels very tacky, which is what I wanted in it, and yeah, feels good. So this is what it looks like on the skin. Since I don't have an actual primer that I just recently bought, I am going to be doing the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Luminizer Primer. This came in a BoxyCharm this month, and I love it. I love how it feels. It does fill in your pores, but it also gives you a very gorgeous luminous effect. I love when my pores are smooth, however, I do like a luminous effect. I don't like to look super matte, so I really do enjoy this primer. Mario Badescu Facial Spray with Aloe, Chamomile, and Lavender. Really love the smell of it. If you don't like lavender and you do not like chamomile, then you're going to hate the smell of that because it really is strong. However, Mario Badescu does have 2 other scents in this line for facial sprays. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen my review yet on this or if I'm putting this video up first. I'm still kind of deciding. You probably have seen this review. If you haven't seen this review, I will link it down below in the bottom bar for you guys to go and check out. There you guys see me taking 1 drop of the foundation on the skin. That's more of the light coverage, and then as the bottle suggests, the more drops you add, the fuller coverage that you are going to get. I typically like to do 3 to 4 drops, and that just builds the coverage for me, and I really like it. I think it looks really great on the skin, and this is a very easy foundation to build while still looking good. I'll be doing my concealer. Unfortunately, I don't have a new concealer to try. There are a handful that I want to try, such as the SYK Cosmetics one and the ColourPop one, but I don't have those in my possession, so therefore I can't try them. But I will be just using my regular concealers. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Beige. I'm also going in with the Maybelline brightener. This is not one of the concealers, it's just a brightener that has pink undertones. I have pink undertones, and I really like using pink to help brighten the skin. Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. It says this Peach Perfect is infused with refreshing peach and sweet fig cream in our exclusive Modern Comfort Matte formula. The Feather Light Universal Peach Tint Setting Powder brightens your skin and smells like a dream. Sets your foundation and creates a silky smooth canvas for bronzers, blushes, and highlighters while helping absorb oil and reduce shine throughout the day. So I've actually gone through, I mentioned this on Instagram, I've gone through like 3 or 4 of the by the way, this is packaging, of the Too Faced Eternal setting powder. I love that stuff. I will breathe and bathe in that stuff. It's just my favorite. I like it more than the Laura Mercier one. I like it better than the MAC Patrick Star one. I like it better than the RCMA No Color powder. It's just top notch. So I've heard that people who like that one like this one more. It has the same packaging as the Eternal one. It has the little cap. This powder looks really nice. I'm also going to take this fat side of the sponge and dip it into this powder and just push it into the skin all over. because I'm going to use this as the setting powder as well. I swear, you guys, like, this stuff is getting in my mouth and I'm kind of liking it. It tastes good. I wonder if that's okay though. Like, is that alright that I like am eating powder, translucent powder? The stuff that falls into my mouth. Like, is this safe to eat? Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder. I really like it. It tastes really good and it makes the skin look nice. So I'm going to let this bake, and while this is baking, I'm just going to move on to my eyes. Okay, I almost just dropped it, but this is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk eyeshadow palette. I remember seeing her campaign for the launch of this palette, and honestly, when I saw it all online, I was like, okay, like, yeah, you're cute. You are cute, sister. Like, you're cute. However, I just felt like this color scheme, I don't know, I just felt like I had so many palettes that just kind of resembled this, and I felt like when she launched this, at the time she launched it, there were other palettes that were pretty much just like the color scheme is what I'm trying to say. However, I have her rose gold palette, the textured rose gold palette. I love that palette so much. It's amazing, and I wasn't going to buy this palette. I had zero intentions of ever buying this palette. Once I saw it, like, the past launch, I was like, okay, you know what? The hype's over. I'm over this palette. I'm not going to buy it, but my Sephora just recently got some of her new products. I have a really little Sephora in my town. It's an Inside JCPenney one. So we had Huda Beauty products, but it was just like 2 different shades of her liquid lipsticks. I already have tons of those, so I never really got them in my local Sephora. However, when I went to Sephora, I was just moseying my way around, and they had a complete stand of her eyeshadow palettes. They had all her liquid lips, all of her lip strobes. They also had like the little mini kits, and when I saw this in person, I was like shook. I was shook. I did not expect this palette to look as good as it does in person. Like, I literally feel bad that this palette looks so bad on camera. Like, this, just, you have to see this palette in person. The first shade I'm going to be taking in this palette is the shade Eden. It's like a light orangey perfect color for a transition shade. I'm taking this on a Morphe M441 brush, and with the shade Eden, I am just starting in the crease and slowly building it up and just working it in windshield wiper motions. Next, I'm going to be taking the shade Amber, except this time I'm taking the shade Amber on a more defined brush. Now with Amber, I am going to build this color up slowly because it does have rich undertones, and I know that it could build really well. Taking Amethyst, I'm pressing this onto the outer corner and the inner corner of the eye to give that halo effect. And then I'm going to be taking a clean blending brush to just make sure it's all blended and it looks seamless. And then I'm going in with my finger and pressing on the shade Twilight. This is the halo effect, so to say, and this just makes the color really pop. I used my finger because a brush wasn't giving as much pigment as I liked, and then to make sure the halo all blends together, once again I'm just taking a clean brush to blend. And then for the lower lash line, I'm taking a small pencil brush with the shade Amethyst, and I'm just blending this onto the lower lash line to make sure everything looks good and even and blended. This is Givenchy Beauty Mascara. This is in the deep black shade. I'm not really sure which mascara this is. I'll go ahead and zoom in on it so you guys are able to tell, but it will be linked in the down bar below. I'm going to show you guys what the wand looks like. So this here is what the wand looks like. It makes it really easy so you can get your lower lashes, and then there's nothing on this side. It's just curved. I am going to be wearing fake eyelashes for this look. However, I am going to apply a coat of mascara so we can see what she looks like. It has that perfume smell. A lot of high-end makeup brands make their stuff smell like scent like no other. And that's what that reminds me of. This smells like high-end makeup. Which, if you don't mind the smell of perfume, then you won't mind it. But if you do have a sensitivity to smell, then I would highly recommend not getting this mascara until you're able to smell it at Sephora in person. I'm just coating the top lashes. Okay, so now that I am zoomed in, this is just one coat on the side of the Givenchy mascara. no mascara and mascara. I think it does a really good job at lengthening the lashes. So now I'm going to be moving on to my bronzer since my eyelashes are on, and just for reference, I did use the Huda Beauty Samantha Lashes bronzer. I have two that I want to do a first impression using. The first one is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I believe this is like $15, $20 max at the drugstore. And then this is the Givenchy Bronzer in the shade 02. Clearly, by how you can see on camera, one is way more orange than the other. So, I'm thinking I'm going to start with the Physicians Formula one, and then we'll do just a tinge of this one because I don't want to make myself look like an Oompa Loompa. I'm going to go ahead and take it on this brush, dust off the excess, and then just do this. Oh, it smells like coconuts. Oh, I'm obsessed. And the temples of the face here, and then once again. I kind of feel like this brush isn't picking up a lot of the bronzer, or maybe I'm just used to like tons of bronzer, but I feel like I'm dipping in to that way too much than I would like. I've really spoiled myself with the Tom Ford bronzer brush. Oh my god, that will change your life. Bronzer and contour are my two favorite things in makeup, so I can justify me spending that much on a bronzer brush because it does bronze and contour, which it's the best brush I've ever tried. So it's expensive, however it was well worth the investment because ever since I bought that, I've never used another brush to contour or bronze. I'm just going to take this Tom Ford brush into my butter bronzer, and we're just gonna see. Yeah, see what I mean, like how much product it just added compared to the Hoola brush. It's crazy. Like, I'm done now. Like, now I don't even have to dump my brush back into it. It was just one dunk, and that's all I need. Alright, that's why I love this brush. Like I said, Tom Ford bronzer brush. You will literally throw up when you purchase it. However, once you start using it, the amount of times I've used it well outpays for it. So, highly recommend it. Alright, so this is all blended out. Now I'm going in with that Givenchy bronzer in 02. Like I said, looks very orange, so I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm going to just take a very light brush. This is a Pixi 640 brush. It's very, very airy, has a lot of bend, which is what I kind of want. I don't want to do too much of this bronzer. With this bronzer, I'm kind of applying it like blush because it really scares me. It looks fine. Thought this blush would just look very nice with this look. This is the LA Girl Just Blushing Blush in the shade Just Natural. I recently just hauled this in my Ulta haul as well. Perfect go-to light pinky mauve shade. Kind of reminds me of MAC Warm Soul, except matte and more pigmented. I literally tapped it just a tinge and so much powder just kicked up. It's very powdery. Like, I was not expecting this much powder. Damn. It's a lot of powder. Okay, so now I'm just going to apply this to the cheekbones. So now that the blush is on, LA Girl Pro Powder in the light banana shade, and I'm going to bake my contour line. Not one, two new products to use in this video. The first one I want to talk about is this Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in the shade Pearl. I also have the shade Pink. I'm not going to use that one today though. I just feel like this Pearl one will just pull the look together very, very well. This is a cream to powder highlight. These just launched at the drugstore. This is a very icy white color. It reminds me a lot of the Jeffree Star ice cold one. It's very great. Like I said, it is a cream to powder, so if you don't really like cream highlighters, you're not going to like these. However, I will say that a lot of times creamy highlighters and stuff, when you apply it, can pull back the foundation and pull back the powder that you originally set it or put on. This one doesn't. This one just sets very, very nicely and blends nice. Nice and blended in. Oh my god, I'm living for this look. This is the MegaGlo highlighting palette from Wet n Wild. You have 4 limited edition shades. I'm gonna use this icy pink one. Like that, the drugstore did this. They did this to us. They blessed us. I want to know how the drugstore does this. So I usually like to set and place my brows once I'm fully done with a look. So I'm going to be taking this Hourglass Arch Brow Shaping Gel. Like I said in my haul, it felt a little dry. Doesn't feel as dry now that I applied it to the skin. We'll see though. I don't know. I'm a ride or die Anastasia girl. Like brow gel wise, her brow gel just, she kills it with those. I love them. Even I feel like the Benefit ones aren't as good as hers, but we'll see what Hourglass can do for us. So just setting these bad girls in place. I cut myself out of this so you guys are able to see the actual package they sent over. They sent over 5 of their new liquid lipsticks. It says they are matte last liquid lipsticks, full color, payoff in a single stroke. I'm going to be using the shade Pastel Petal. First of all, this is a good sign. They have that same doe foot as Smashbox does, which we like here on my channel. I am obsessed with this color, with the formula, with the wand. Wow, Pixi, good job. So far, first impressions are these are bomb. They look so good on the lip. I think that if you didn't own this product before, if you watched any major influencers Best of Beauties, this product in their Best of Beauty, this is the Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow Gloss. Never seen an applicator for a lip gloss that big. I mean, that's what she said, but really, like, okay. I'm going to go ahead and apply this to the lips. Usually lip glosses separate and stuff, so I'm interested to see if this separates on top of this liquid lip. This is so nice. Like, you did this, Fenty. You did this. I was expecting it to break up a little bit. Didn't break up at all. It just looks like that's my phone. It just looks like the liquid lipstick I was wearing, but with a glow. So that was everything that I was trying out for first impressions of this makeup tutorial right here. I really, really love the way that this look came out. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. If there was one thing I would kind of have to say about in the video, it would probably be the Givenchy Bronzer. It's not like I hate it or I dislike it. It's just not the color I gravitate toward, therefore it's not something I'm super crazy about. Another kind of product is, where is it? This is the Hourglass Arch Brow Shaping Gel. I'm used to the Anastasia one where like you touch it and your eyebrows crinkle. This one doesn't do that. I kind of still feel like they're not set, if that makes sense. Like they don't feel as thick and set in place. Like if it was raining outside, I would be worried for these brows. I really would. So yeah, I like the Anastasia better, way better than this one, and I'm sure it's a lot cheaper. The Anastasia one's like $18. I'm not sure how much this is because this was sent to me in PR, so I'm not sure, but I like the Anastasia one better. Those were the only 2 like products in this video. Other than that, I'm like obsessed with everything. I think the eyes look so good. The lipstick from Pixi is top notch, and Fenty Glow lip gloss top notch. I'm kind of living right now, to be honest. So I'm just gonna go away, take some pictures of this makeup so you guys can see it on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for joining me here and watching this video and always commenting and liking my stuff and subscribing to me. It seriously means the world to me, and I'm so excited to see you guys next time. So until then, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.